One of the Michigan State University's best-known graduates is talking tonight about last week's tragedy on campus. Our Capitol correspondent Tim Skupik is here for you tonight with former Michigan Governor Jim Blanchard.
Where were you when you got the tragic news about your alma mater, Governor Blanchard?
We had just arrived in Florida, and there was a news bulletin that went out, and I was just shocked and stunned.
The former MSU student body president and former Michigan governor made his first outreach to the school's interim president as he offered his help. His next call was to his staff that works out of Berkey Hall, a place the governor knows very well.
I had a majority of my classes in Berkey Hall. Political science, history, economics. I also have on the third floor of Berkey my office for my Jim Blanchard Public Service Forum. Our people work there.
Fortunately, his employees were not at work at 8 o'clock on that fateful and tragic evening. In the wake of these murders and injuries at MSU, the governor is calling for a national ban on assault weapons.
The widespread availability of guns and automatic weapons is outrageous.
The governor believes after the federal ban on assault weapons was lifted, sales skyrocketed, and that was reflected at the Michigan State Capitol.
To the point where they're standing around the Capitol lawn in Lansing, brandishing these things like they're squirt guns. Those weapons on our lawn in Lansing were the forerunner to the January 6th insurrection, and some of the same people were involved.
As the Michigan Senate prepares to open hearings next week on gun safety legislation, the current governor assures everybody she does not want to confiscate weapons, and the former governor agrees, but he adds this.
But that doesn't mean you can have a Tommy gun on a playground. I like what Dana Nessel said, which is there's a problem here. People love their guns more than they love their children. Well put. It's time to start loving our children and our society.
Suffice it to say that just about everything the former governor says, the gun lobby would disagree with. Here for you in Lansing, Tim Skupik, 6 News.
Thank you, Tim.